Hi guys. Did you know that already today the IT industry uses 10% of the global energy? And that the amount of e-waste that hasn't been recycled contributes to 4.25% of the global greenhouse gas emissions? My name is Sacha Ghiglione, welcome, and I'm the CEO of Prime Computer. We live in exciting times with a lot of opportunities and hope, and yet we face a lot of challenges. This is a decade of climate action. So let's use our technologies and do the best out of it. I had the chance to live and work in several countries, in 7 actually, and when I encountered new cultures, new companies, new diversities, I always saw that one thing that have in common is the constant change. So around 12 years ago, I actually lived in New York, studied at Berkeley, and worked at the UN. 2009, this was the first time that I actually really encountered this massive climate change topic. So a while ago. And the intensity of the needed change. The last 2 years, we faced so many different challenges, all of us. So let's use those changes for the greater good. E-waste is actually one of the biggest waste streams in the world. Around 53 million metric tons alone last year has been gathered. This is around the weight of 350 cruise ships. And experts predict that by 2030, 74 million metric tons every year are going to be generated. That's massive. And only 17.8% is actually recycled currently. The rest just lands on landfills. While the linear economy has given us substantial growth and economic wealth over, actually since the Industrial Revolution, this underlying model is flawed, unsustainable, and will ultimately collapse in the near future. We need to stop to make this take, make, waste behavior, which we have been fed for so long. I used to remember that things broke. So who hasn't had a cassette deck and used to, use the pin to turn around the cassette and jumping it back in? We used to repair stuff, we used to fix stuff. We used to actually give it another life. It's crucial that we make a change towards a circular economy. It's going to be vital if we want to reverse the adverse changes it has currently on our system, on us, on our health, and on our future. So at Prime Computer, we are designing for sustainability and designing for circularity. Yes, we are designing for demutualization, reuse, longevity, recyclability. Our products use up to 80% less energy, are made of recycled material, and we come with a 5-year warranty. Why? Because we built for quality. You can see here on the left up, it's a fanless server made of aluminum. Next to it, currently it's the most powerful fanless workstation on the global market, an IoT device and 2 mini PCs. We source local where possible. Don't use any plastics. We set high targets for renewable manufacturing and use waste as a resource. We're giving our clients tools to actually measure their CO2 emissions and savings and energy savings. Our products are meant to be modular. We offer a product as a service model and a leasing model. And you can see here it's made of an aluminum block which is anodized, and then we use it as a passive cooling system. My colleagues, or the colleague before, has mentioned how much the refurbishment market is actually saving us. But I think, or our company, we start way earlier. We already design that it's better recycled and refurbished. So then the end of life comes. We work with our ecosystem, yes, and actually giving it a second and a third life. And are now working on closing the loop in reverse logistics. Those players that act early are going to make a difference into most circular markets. So let me give you a few notes on the milestones we hit the last 24 months. We grew from 2 to 23 markets, and we're really proud that we had obviously won a few of the awards, like in Germany, the Green Product Award, or in the UK, the Most Sustainable Vendor Award, the UK Tech Awards. We secured some IP patent rights on manufacturing and design. We launched, yet alone this year, 3 new products, and have on the roadmap 6 more for next year. It's going to be the first climate-positive mobile device as well in Q1. And you listened well. We are the first hardware IT vendor in Europe that is actually completely climate neutral, scope 1, 2, and 3. So we show it's actually possible without making any pledges in 2030 or in 29 years. We need to act now. The current global PC market is valued at $161 billion US. And in the next 3 years, it's going to grow up to $224 billion US. We're currently on the path to reach 100% year-over-year revenue growth and up to 2 million, and project 300% by next year. We received so far 7.8 million in seed money by one of the wealthiest family office and the majority stakeholder of our company. And have 2 more shareholders. One is actually one of my good friends and fellow board member, Michael Ganser, who used to be 22 years the executive and CEO of Cisco. Well, and the other one is me. We are looking for 7.5 million Swiss francs in order to help us scale our further solutions, and looking on a P&L break-even in 23. Our vision is to accelerate a circular future for work and life, and a circular standard of manufacturing without any compromise. We will invest in further R&D capabilities, like with the ETH, and IPs we're currently pending on. And yes, the go-to-market strategy and international coverage is accelerating there as well. So one thing that I really liked was Marco asked us previously, every of us presenting here, so how much contribution to CO2 emissions or reduction that can actually have. So that's how we can help our clients and companies working with us. So up to today, we saved 8,500 tons CO2 emissions. This contributes to 340,000 trees and 700,000 kilowatt of energy, which is around 2.8 million solar panels. And by 2026, we project that this number will grow to 450,000 CO2e, which is largely 18 million trees and 19 gigawatt of energy, which is 1,600 wind turbines. So we're really proud that we can help our companies working with us to actually make a difference just by using our products to lower their CO2 balance. And one question Marco asked everyone, what is this solution would fully scaled globally? Well, that is actually the number. Look, we are all in a change process. We need to make sure it's sustainable, it's fair, and that we are not hopping on any marketing train just for the sake of a green label. We do not have endless resources, and we do not have time. And neither should we, because the circularity benefits all stakeholders, the nature, the economy, and you guys. But the innovation and the will cannot just come from us. It's all of us. It's also in your hands. So let's use this positive impact of change and do the best out of it. Thank you.